Okay, so this is what I got on Fade for Bind off of watching pro games, mostly of Woot from Team Heretics. And they tend to start Fade always on A site, but for our comp, we're probably gonna have you start B, but I'll tell you for sure later. Um, we're just probably gonna have you start B because we have a Breach instead of a Gecko. We also have a Cypher. But when you do play B site, this is basically what you're gonna do, like the root down. You're gonna always start garden, and you're gonna do some sort of eye like that. You. And you're gonna have to look up lineup videos, by the way, because I did not look at lineup. But you know, have some sort of eye like that. Have more than one eye. That way, it won't be too predictable. Especially if you do these type of things every round, smart teams are just gonna have someone start here and shoot it right away. So try to have like 2 lineups at least. But you're gonna have like that sort of eye. And you could also probably just do a check more. Or do it like later on. And you're gonna tend to fall back here. At least this is what Woot did. They also, whenever Woot went B, they had 3 people B site usually. So this is more the reason why I was playing up here. This is a good power off angle position. You're just watching right here. Whenever you play this though, you have to make sure someone's checking garden or it's suicidal. But you're gonna be playing up here. As soon as you spot someone, take that small fight, throw your C's. And you want that C's to land some. And generally you're just gonna be playing this site area. If you gotta fall back, like if you have to fall back because you're like the only one on site, then do so. But try to fight on site if we have 2 people at least. And if they ever plant the bomb, you still have your C's still, then for your C's for that. I wouldn't do the C's like good fight though. It has to be like if you fall back or rotating from A. Whenever you hear the plant, just throw your C's if you stop your C's. And another thing you could do when you start B is you probably just right away.
Bring them down.
You don't want to really do this one that much. Probably just once a round, like once a game, maybe twice.
Bring them down.
At least like with the starting probably. You could go probably later on.
Bring them down.
Info. But that's the thing you can start with instead of the traditional eye there. And you also need to have this sort of eye where, again, I don't know the lineup, but it's something like that. And I should land up here somewhere. And it'll just clear all of this for you. That way we have more info on the site. Your primary job as Faye is just to gather info of the map so we know where to play and what they're gonna do. So like if we know they're not B for sure, like play back here for like a faster rotate. And you could kind of see on this section, this is like your play zone basically, if that makes sense. The yellow's where you start as pushed up as possible, then you fall back mid round. And the green area is like if we think they're the other site, like that's where you play. Because bind's really important where you don't over rotate on this map, especially in team play, because there's teleporters, so you always just want to have 2 on the small site, if that makes sense. But greens, again, where you just play when you think for sure they're not on gonna be your site and they're like towards the other site, that's where you go doing position. And you're also not primary rotator, we're having the breach player be primary rotator for this map, so you're gonna be secondary rotate. So you're still gonna go to the green position, but you're not rotating until we know they're hitting the site for sure. That's when you start rotating out. But you're not the anchor again. Someone else is gonna be the anchor. So you can still rotate faster, but you're just not gonna rotate on a flip of the switch like an operator player. So for A, like when you retake, I want you to always do one of 2 eyes. This eye right here, I think you throw this one from heaven.
I'll find you.
And this eye right here,
Where are you?
from below.
There.
And whenever you come from below too, if you have a prowler, I suggest doing
Putting
that
them
towards
down.
the truck if we have no one having spotted
There.
this. Because that's this position
Careful
you
here.
need to be most worried about as you come out. And you also want to throw the C's over here
We'll catch them.
if possible.
Take hold.
Because that'll clear
There.
bench and triple for whoever comes out heaven. That way we'll know for sure if anyone's there. Reach could also aftershock
There.
that if someone's stuck
There.
there. Another thing you could do with the C's is throw
We'll
here.
catch them.
And same thing, I'll only do the C's though if we have the aftershock. So I don't think it's that useful without the aftershock for this one.
We'll catch
We
them.
can't, it's hard to push that. And we can't even tell if anyone's in there even if we seize them. So only do that if we're doing like aftershock.
Take hold.
That's a really strong one.
Take
So
hold.
definitely kill them if they're stuck in there. Again, if you have your C's still, goes for B side again. If they're planting the bomb or your
We'll
C's
catch
into
them.
it, you need to trap them.
We'll catch them.
And we'll probably get a free kill by just killing them, honestly. If Ethan's still alive, for A site especially, we're gonna always
There.
have that smoked off if they're planting the bomb. Like when they're pushing site.
Take hold.
So we can try to keep
There.
like this section of the map more under our control.
There.
We'll catch
So,
them.
you know, just to basically stop the bomb planner. Okay, so for A site, whenever you play, you're gonna be showers. Again, you're just always playing the extreme sides of this map. You're always gonna be showers or long when you start. Probably like 11 out of 12 rounds. And if you're playing showers, you're basically fighting this first angle, then you fall back. I think I had a better one. Yeah, so like this is the position mapping. You always start up pushed up like that for this guy. Then you fall at like once you have contact, you fall back and take the second fight to make sure they're still pushing still. And then you fall back again if they are still pushing to like this area. And this section is where you're gonna be basically playing when they push site. If you're playing A, that's where I want you to be at, especially this corner area. That's just where we played, honestly. Alright, so what you're gonna do on A, if you're here, is there's two eyes. This is the one Woot did. This is the one the Challengers team did. But Challengers team, I like Woot's version better. I mean, Team Heretics is the best in the world right now, after all. But
Where are
this
you?
is Challengers team. They did an eye something like that where you throw it outside of showers and
Find
lands
you.
in here. It's not that great though. Yeah, you definitely can't do that eye every round because it's so easy to hide from. But what Woot does is he goes and showers right away. He like does a jump
I'll
throw.
find you.
And that's just the spot, you know, if
There.
anyone's over here. Even if it doesn't scan them, if they're there, they're gonna shoot it, you know. And they can get orb safer like that. Farm the orb. But what you're gonna do is you're just watching showers. If the eye doesn't get destroyed, take a more aggressive angle. And as soon as you take the fight, just run away, you know. Take the second fight. If they're there, fall back. You could even
We'll
try to
catch
throw
them.
C's if you want. And then you're just in this last position over here. You can go on the box and push and short roll. But again, your job is try to just keep this section of this map right here. Like everything, you know, we're just trying to keep this section of this map if we can for our A site. And if you go for the other eye because you want to change it up, maybe like you did an eye right away, you want to do a late eye,
I'll find you.
you do that eye. Surprised I got that. And you're gonna probably
Bring them down.
really deep if the eye didn't get destroyed. I would also suggest if you play A to have an eye, which you could like throw from back sight. You know, go through this hole right here.
Where are you?
It's a pretty useful one.
Where are you?
We're just info. And again, I keep stressing this because it's really important, but
Take
like throw a
hold.
prowler on the bomb planner as soon as they tap the ball. That is really a free kill,
Take
especially
hold.
with our breaches here. You just aftershock combo that, and they're dead.
Take hold.
Now, this is some random B retake stuff I have again. I already covered most of this, but fatal. If you fatal B, do it like this.
Take them! My ult is.
That's how we're shooting.
Take them! My ult is ready.
And we're just trying to cover
There.
like these
There.
positions so we can push up easier. Lamps
Bring
is
them
already so
down.
common. Hey, you have a dog you can check with too.
Bring them down.
In short, why don't you do this? You know? Actually, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with Fatal. Just look up a fake guy, honestly. I think that's it. Yeah, that's really all I had for defense. But there is one last thing. I've got to mark in the Valor plants, but I want you to find some sort of eye for a short push. Especially because we're doing a neon comp.
We'll catch them.
I think we are gonna push short at least twice a game. We do like
Catch
a
them.
Valor, some sort of eye.
I'll find you. I'll find
Definitely
you.
find some windows for this. We just paste it together, honestly. And another important thing for B, especially, is we could combo this eye
find
with the
you.
smoke. That way you can shoot through the smoke, you know? And our normal default smoke, if we smoke B, there's gonna be an omen
There.
one way right here, so you could push out easier. You could also farm this word if you're playing B. I'll cover more stuff later possibly, but that's it for now.